Good morning, guys. Hope you're having an awesome day. I'm out for a walk as usual. The sun is back, and today I want to talk about success. What is success? What does it mean to be successful? How do you become successful? Alright, so what is success? To me, I define success as just doing what you love every day. Like, if you do what you love every day and you live a happy life and you're like fully living like pretty much in every moment, then you're successful. In my opinion, I think that's the greatest form of success. Success isn't something that you strive to achieve. Like, you can strive to achieve success. Like, I have goals. I strive to be more successful. But however, for me, I say to myself that I'm already successful because I'm already doing what I love every day. Like, I make videos, I play music every day, I write songs, I am a personal trainer, and I coach people as well. So I'm doing all these things that I love, basically. So I'm doing that every day. And although some of the things are still like in the process, and they're always going to be in the process, and then even if they are finished, then there'll be more things that I'm doing, because that's the way life is. Like, it's just a process, it's a journey, and that's what you want to do, is you want to enjoy it. Like, you want to enjoy the process. Like, it's good to have goals to strive to get you to move in that direction and build up some momentum and give you something to look forward to, like, in a way too. Like, not that you're not enjoying yourself now, but it's good to have things to look forward to as well. Like, I'm going to Canada in 1 month to go to Canada Fruit Fest, and this is my first time going to a fruit festival, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm also going to New York as well, so that is good in having something to look forward to, but it doesn't mean that I need that in order to be happy, if that makes sense. Because a lot of people have this idea about success or happiness as being something in the future. Like, when I get this thing, I'm going to be happy. When I achieve that goal, I'm going to be successful. And that may be the case. When you achieve that goal, you're going to feel good. But that doesn't mean that you can't feel good now. All you have to do to be successful, and the quickest way to become successful, is just to do what you want to do now. Okay, so like, I get that, but how do I actually do that, right? So like, you just do whatever it is you want to do now, whether it goes well or not, and you just take it step by step in the process, see what works, see what doesn't work, and baby steps towards your goal, and you enjoy that. And if you don't enjoy it, you've either got to change what you do or like figure that out, and that's okay. Sometimes you've got to do things you don't like to do to figure out what you do like. That's part of the process as well. But you can be happy and enjoy that in the moment, because if you realize that if you're doing something you don't like, you're like, that gave me clarity on what I wanted to do. Like, I know I don't like this. Okay, I probably don't like that either. That's a bit similar. So maybe I might like this instead. Something like that. So you can always find happiness and success in everything. And also in failures as well. Like, if you've read Think and Grow Rich, it's a really well-known personal development book by Napoleon Hill. It's one of my favorite books. And there's a quote in there that says, like, failure is only temporary defeat. Like, failure doesn't exist. The only time you really fail is if you give up completely. Like, if you fail, you make a mistake, even if it's a massive mistake and it seems like you have to like start over again, it's not as bad as it seems most of the time. Like, it's going to give you more clarity, it's going to teach you a lesson, it's going to make you more humble. A lot of the times we fail with things because we need to learn, because maybe we were thinking too much of ourselves, and that's part of the lesson, that's part of life, and that can kind of suck at the time, but it brings you so much closer to what you really want. Like, the universe is always going to pull you towards what you really want, and sometimes you don't know exactly what that is. So you have to learn these lessons and make mistakes to do what it is. And that's all part of being successful. So being successful, you can be more successful in the future and strive towards goals. But you be successful now in order to enjoy life, for one, and to bring yourself closer to success and make it easier for you. You don't need to always struggle. Like, struggling sometimes is just part of it, like, because we don't know everything, and that's just part of being ignorant sometimes. But once you learn, get over that and you struggle less. The more and the more stuff you understand, like you actually experience, like knowledge is only going to get you so far, but when you experience things and you know and you learn that lesson and you do something about it, that's going to always help you. So also what you can do is just have a lot of experiences. If you don't know what you want to do, just have a lot of experiences. Be brave and be bold, take risks, and be willing to try new things all the time, because that's how you're going to live life, is by doing lots of different things. I mean, if you already know what you're doing and you're doing what you love, and that you're constantly loving that every day and you're not getting sick of it in any way, then obviously you're already successful and you're already enjoying life. But like, if you're not, then do different things. So it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you do one thing. It doesn't matter if you do heaps of things. It doesn't matter if you make heaps of money or if you don't. It's how you define success for yourself. If you feel successful, then you are. Like, if you feel like you're doing well, then you are. If you feel like a failure, then maybe you need to have another look at yourself in the mirror. And that's part of life. I had to do that. And then you get over that, and then you realize, like, oh, like, I am pretty successful. I've done all this awesome stuff, and I'm doing all this great stuff that I love every day. Why would I care if I failed? Like, it's easy and it's human nature to get caught up with negative things. And this is just part of society's program, which I've talked about in before in other videos. Check out my other videos if you want, like, more understanding on that. And because we've been, like, brought up this way with people around us, not by, like, not purposely, not intentionally, at least most people that I'm aware of, like, have just been negative by nature, because that was the common norm in society and people think like that. And when everybody thinks in that way, it creates this collective consciousness, right? And so everybody thinks in that way, and then it's hard to get out of it when you're constantly around these people. So when you're thinking like that, it becomes easy for us to see the negative rather than see the positive. Even if you're an optimistic person, like, I'm a very optimistic person, but I still find myself getting caught in negative thoughts, even by myself, and especially when I'm around a lot of other people, because generally most people are quite negative. If you find positive people, like, keep them, because they're hard to find. At least in my experience, I think I'm going to find more. And I do have some really cool people in my life, but there are a lot of negative people out there, just saying. And, like, you don't want to judge these people, but it's good to be aware of that, because it's common that you're going to find yourself, like, seeing the negative, and then even though there's things that are going really well, sometimes you see the negative. So if you can just become more aware, and the easiest way to become more aware is to do meditation. So check out my video on meditation if you are new to it and you want to get started. It's a really simple video. And that's going to help you become more aware of your thoughts. And when you're more aware of your thoughts, if you have negative thoughts, they come up, you're able to change them. And so when you change them, you just try to be more aware, and then, not try, but you just be more aware. And you change any negative to a positive. You just see it in a different way. And that also comes with gratitude as well, like seeing all the things that you do have. Because if you're watching this video now, there's always, even if you were in, like, a really bad situation, there's always something to be grateful for. And especially if you're living, like, in a first world country and you have access to the internet, there is definitely things to be grateful for, even if you are experiencing a lot of troubles, like, I don't know, financially, with relationships, with your health, whatever it is, there's always something to be grateful for, no matter what. It's sometimes easier to get caught up in all the stuff that's going on that can seem negative, and you don't know if it's going to get better. But if you stay positive and look at the positives, it's a lot likely, in fact, almost certain that it will get better, because that's just the way of nature. But the reason why so many people keep themselves in a negative situation for so long is just because they keep seeing the things that is causing them pain and suffering. They keep thinking about it and the negatives of it, and that keeps bringing that into their experience. So take this video for what you will. Watch the Law of Attraction if you're not aware of that, because that might help you understand this a little bit more about what I'm talking about, how like you attract the negative and the positive. And yeah, like if you want to be successful, just start now. Do what it is you want to do. Whatever it is that's getting in your way, find out how you can get over that. If it's a person that you feel like is getting in your way, get rid of those people. You don't need them in your life. If you need more money, just do something easy that you like to do for now that's going to make you a bit of money to get what you want. Even if it isn't the thing you like to do, you can go to work in knowing that you know better to work towards what you want, if that makes sense. So the money that you've got, that you earn from that, you invested in what you want. And let go of the past as well. Like if you've made heaps of mistakes in the past, you made a massive mistake, don't worry about it. You learn from it, you let go of it. It doesn't matter. Everybody makes mistakes. Whatever happened for a reason to bring you here. So if you look at it and you keep going over in your mind, that's going to keep you in the past, and that's going to stop you from moving forward. So you don't want to do that. And yeah, and just be happy and enjoy life no matter what happens, because that's how you can really be successful. And that's it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like it if you liked the video. Share it with a friend if you think it's going to help them. And stay tuned for more videos. Alright, so I'll see you next time. Peace out.